Good morning, everyone. To the administration of Technical University of Kenya in absentia, SATUK members, my fellow guest speakers, and learned comrades. How are you doing today? Good morning. My name is Wanjiro Maina, Scholar Wanjiro Maina. I'm from an organization called Africa Airlift Initiative. We are based here in Kenya in several counties like Nairobi, Meru, and Eldoret, but we also have our program in other countries, generally in East Africa and mostly in Kenya and Tanzania. I'm honored to be in your presence today. It's such an honor to address learned comrades as yourselves and to be in the midst of guest speakers impacting us with knowledge. Thank you, sir. I've learned a bit about presentation and politics. Personally, I haven't had much experience with politics, but I've been in leadership, especially during my campus days. I went to Chuka University, where I had an honor to be a class rep and also to be among the members of the student association. So it touches my heart to see your student leaders serving to make such an event successful. So today I want to talk to you about study abroad opportunities. So as an initiative, we work to bring you opportunities, our Kenyan students and African students at large, to help you understand the opportunities that are there in overseas countries. We have many countries, many destinations that you can explore to have your education. Mostly countries like USA and Canada, which are normally at the top of the favorable countries for students who wish to study abroad. But apart from that, we also have other countries like UK, Australia, we have Netherlands, New Zealand, Dubai, Malaysia, we have Netherlands as well, and Hungary. So we come in to help you understand that the opportunities that are beyond our local confines. Many of us, like myself, I would have wanted to work abroad, to seek greener pastures abroad, but I don't know whether some of you have tried looking for jobs, especially in countries like USA, and you find that it's a very lengthy process. We have so many professionals like nurses in Kenya who have been in the queue waiting for employment in countries like USA, which currently have deficits in workers. But getting yourself a job opportunity, a work visa to go to any of these countries to work is nearly impossible. And that is majorly because our school system is a bit different from theirs. So when employers are trying to get an equivalent of what we've done to what they require as, their professional skills, it becomes really hard. So we are stuck with our degrees, we are stuck with our skills, we are stuck with our passion, we are stuck with our brains, just because there is no direct system to help us translate what we have to what the world needs out there in terms of skills and professionalism. So that is where we come in. We found a very convenient bridge to ensure that our students are able to cross over to other countries and offer their skills. And that is mostly through the study visa. Anyone who has tried to get a visa understands that getting a visit visa, a work visa, is really hard. The easiest visa to get to any country is normally the student visa, and it's because majorly don't really need to have a lot of reasons why you want to go. Having an admission to a school is enough reason, and having a skill that you can then benefit the country you're going to with is enough reason. Therefore, as an initiative, we come in to offer you programs at all levels. We have diplomas for high school leavers. This is someone who probably got C plane and below and you want to pursue any course. So we have associate degree programs that you can go to community colleges and do them for 2 years. This is normally a very lucrative opportunity, majorly because community colleges are very, very cheap. In USA, you do not have to finish high school for you to go to a community college and do an associate degree. So with that, students in our country are able to pursue associate degrees in courses like nursing, in law, in any course that you can think about, with a grade as low as a B+. So we come in to ensure that you get admissions to good community colleges, which are able to offer you work opportunities inside the school. That way, you're able to earn enough money to cater for your tuition fee. If you ask me, at these current times when the economy is really, at a ditch, economy is at a recessive point, it would be of really great help if you're able to get education in a good country without your parents having to dig into your pockets. So we have our brothers and sisters or friends who probably completed high school, didn't get an opportunity to join a college, maybe because of finances or because their grade limited them. This is an opportunity for them. We also have students who got C classes and above, who want to do a 4-year undergrad program. So we have undergraduate programs as well. And we major in good universities that are able to offer you quality education, universities that are well connected. In USA, the system is a bit vice versa. Back in my campus days, I don't know whether it's the same with you guys, but we used to do 70% classwork, then 30% probably assignments or group discussions and stuff. But in USA, the system is vice versa. You do 30% classwork, 70% research, assignments, and all that. So with that, you find that the institutions are very well connected to industries and organizations where students are able to do internships, attachments, and their practicals. So if you go to a good institution, then you're guaranteed. If you graduate with a good GPA, a good grade, you're able to get a job. So we have universities in all these countries that I mentioned, with good facilities, with good resources. If you have a C class and above, maybe have brothers and sisters who have C classes and above and are probably limited by our GPA system and our cluster points, then we have very good opportunities for them. For undergraduate students particularly, we source for them 100% scholarships. So for undergraduate programs, students are not required to pay tuition fee from their pockets. And if you're lucky, you could get a scholarship catering for your accommodation expenses as well. So for students who would be willing to, start the undergraduate programs abroad, you do not have to finish your first undergraduate program for you to join masters. You can actually go and start your undergraduate program in any of these countries that I mentioned without having to go through the expense from your parents' pockets. Also, we have students who've done diplomas from any of our institutions, whether local or private. As long as you've completed your diploma, you have at least 24 units. We have a diploma transfer program where we help you transfer what you've done in your diploma to a university, where you study for 2 years and get a degree in the same program. So let's say maybe you've done a diploma in civil engineering, we can get you a university offering the same degree. You study for 2 years and get a degree in civil engineering. With this, most of our institutions offer partial or full scholarships to cater for your tuition fee. The remaining balance is normally so small, so you're able to do on-campus jobs and cater for the remaining balance. Again, this is an opportunity to get world-class education at a very, very cheap cost. Cheap to no cost, because again, if you're able to work and pay for yourself, it means you're not going through an extra expense to cater for your education. And also you graduate with a lot of experience. So that is another program that we normally offer. But again, the most popular program is the master's program. We have so many graduates in our country, like myself. I was once seated in a position some few years ago at a random Friday in the middle of a semester back in campus. I went to Technical University and our program director, Honorable DMK Kyogora. You might all know him from Meru County, very famous for the proceedings to oust governor, the former governor of Meru County. So that day, most people didn't attend because again, it's Friday. You have a weekend. You want to maybe do some few things so that you can have your weekend. But I attended. That's why I met my first employer, and that's why I got to learn about this opportunity. We have so many people graduating every year. We all want the same opportunities in a country where unemployment is already too high. So we urge students who've graduated to look beyond the local opportunities, to look at the global opportunities. We have master's programs in different countries, mostly USA and Canada, but we also have other countries like UK and Australia, where you can be able to get scholarships and student loans to cater for your tuition fees. You're not limited to specific courses. Whatever you've done in your undergraduate, we're able to take you through a comprehensive career guidance session where we help you secure a good school and a good course. After this, we take you through the process of school application to make sure you get admission, and we also source for you scholarships and student loans. That being said, you do not cater for a single coin to cater for your tuition fees. Your tuition fees are fully funded. Apart from that, we also take you through the visa process, which for many of us who are interested in studying abroad or moving abroad for any reason is the elephant in the room. So we take you through the process of applying for the visa, booking the dates, and we prepare you adequately so that you're well prepared by the time you're undertaking your visa process. And lastly, we also ensure that we get you off-campus hostels, we book tickets for you and ensure that your airport transfer is arranged. And personally, I'd say this is a very good opportunity in that majority of the schools currently are offering master's students paid internships as part of the curriculum. Having gone through the 844 system, you all know how rough that was. So when we go to schools abroad, our students end up performing top of the class. Let's say in USA, the system is a bit easier than the 844 system we went through. They only teach you what is necessary to know. So you're probably going to find that what you learned in your third year or your fourth year is probably what they're teaching you in your first year of masters. So students perform with very good GPAs. Having gone through the paid internship as part of your curriculum, most students end up being absorbed by the companies they were attached to during their learning season. And also, your visa does not expire immediately. Study visas are normally have an adjustment after graduation. So you have an extra 2 to 3 years where you're able to work, to get industry experience. Within this time, students are able to get job opportunities. Therefore, your status change from student visa to a work visa, which gives you an extra 5 to 7 years to work in the country, after which you can renew. This is how so many people will end up being citizens in countries like USA and Canada, or even Australia and UK. You can get citizenship after that and continue working there. Other people get green cards during their study time or during the extension period called OPT. So this is a very good opportunity to work while you're studying. It's not like for the duration of time when you'll be working, your life is at a standstill. You're able to work, earn good money as you earn your master's degree. And also master's students, apart from the paid internships, you're able to work inside the campus. There's the work study programs, which are very much available to our students. So as we help you select an institution, these are some of the opportunities we look out for from our partner universities. So you're guaranteed that your tuition is fully paid, that you'll be able to work while you study, and even after graduation, you have an extra time to decide what you want to do. You can go to PhD, you can get employment and continue working, you can move to another country. So personally, if you ask me, that's a good opportunity as compared to maybe tamarking a lot, getting what is available as you wait for a better opportunity. So you can take up these global opportunities, especially at such a time where we have initiatives that make this pathway easier for you. Lastly, we also have PhDs. These are majorly for students who've already completed their masters with a GPA of at least 3.5. We have fully funded scholarships. Most people do not do PhDs, so it's more like an incentive. Come do your PhD, we give you a full scholarship. A full scholarship catering for your tuition fee, and if you're lucky, you could as well get a graduate assistantship, which is where the school will employ you. In return, they waiver your entire school fees plus pay you stipend to cater for your living expenses. So you're studying, earning money, and getting more opportunities to work. As a PhD student, you already get employed as an assistant lecturer, as a lecturer for the lower classes, as a research assistant, and a guaranteed job after. These are opportunities that most of us didn't know before, but thanks to programs like Africa Airlift Initiative, we're able to reach out to, the young students who are still doing the undergraduate program, so that by the time you're completing your school, you already know that there are pathways that you can join, as opposed to maybe, sitting around and waiting for opportunities to come by, or being confused and tamarking a lot. So as Africa Airlift Initiative, we are honored to be here today to bring these opportunities to your attention, to tell you that it is possible to study abroad. It's not mandatory for you to get a direct work visa to relocate and go abroad. You can use the student visa, which is the easiest visa to use while relocating, and get all these opportunities. If you want to work abroad, student visa is the easiest visa you can use. Go do your masters for 1 year or 1.5 years, a maximum of 2 years. After graduating, get a good certificate from a globally recognized institution and get a job. So you're welcome to apply to our programs. Currently, we're doing January applications. Those are for the students who will join the spring semester and get to relocate within December or early January. Our processes are very convenient and fast, taking at least 2 months to complete the entire process, right from school application to visa process to relocating. So once you graduate and you have your transcripts, you're welcome to apply with us. You can visit our offices. We have an office around Thika Road in a building called Muthaiga Square. We're in first floor, office number 7. You can as well get all this information from our website. Our website is Africa Airlift Initiative. My colleague has shared our brochures. You can as well send an application through our website, or even give us a call through our office numbers. They're the back page of the brochures, and we'll be able to serve you. Also, if you have a question, you don't have to wait until you graduate. You can definitely give us a call and do inquiries. Actually, I forgot to mention, we also have a university transfer program, where let's say you're in a 4-year program and you've completed 24 units. So let's say you've completed 2nd year, you can join our program and do a university transfer, where we transfer what you've already done to a university abroad, study the remaining years, and graduate in the other university. So it's not mandatory for you to graduate first and go to masters. We also have a university transfer program. So feel free to send your applications. Our applications are free, or to call us for any inquiries.